Let me guess, you guys are looking for a unique Minecraft experience never been seen before on any other Minecraft server, but you guys just can't seem to find it. Well, you guys are in luck today because my server, kuda.enchantedmc.net, is releasing a brand new mode never seen before on any other server that you guys will not want to miss out on because it is completely unique. No other server actually has it. We are the only server to ever have it, and I'm so excited. And it is releasing today at 3 p.m. EST, so make sure you guys are there on the release using the IP on the screen right now. And before this video starts, I'm giving away the enchanted rank, which is worth 15,000 credits to one of you guys. If you guys want to enter, leave a like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, comment down below your Minecraft username as well as the keyword found somewhere in this video, and make sure you guys are using my IP kuda.enchantedmc.net. And without further ado, let's hop into the video. Alrighty, so this brand new mode is actually called Factory, and it's a completely new experience, never been seen before, as I said. And it sounds a little confusing at the first sight, but once you guys, okay, hello, bro. Once you guys actually like figure out how to play this mode, you're gonna get the hang of it so easily. Like, I was confused at first, but then within like 5 minutes, I was already having a ton of fun. So make sure you guys watch this video till the end so you guys kind of have a broad idea of what this game mode is about. Alrighty, so when you guys first join into the server, you're gonna spawn into this nice factory spawn. It looks pretty cool. You're gonna spawn in with a wooden pickaxe. You're gonna have the place worker, you're gonna have worker enchants, and then also a resource backpack. And what you're gonna do with these workers is you're gonna type in /F or /factory, and you're gonna go ahead and click on the ruin factory right here. You're gonna select the block number one and hit teleport, and it's gonna go ahead and teleport you guys over to your very own factory. And you're gonna see these blocks that are spawning in, and they have 20 HP each, and they're gonna move across this conveyor belt. And then you guys can also see I have workers already placed down, but when you guys first start out, you're gonna have this place worker item right here, and you basically just right click on the copper blocks and you're able to place it down. So for example, I'm gonna go and pick up one of my level 1 workers over here. Just go ahead and pick this guy up right here. If I just right click, you're gonna see this menu pop up, and you're gonna start out with about 7 to 8 free workers, and then you just basically click on the worker and it's gonna go ahead and place. And what these are gonna do is they're gonna do damage to the block, and every time it kills the block, so you guys are gonna receive money for it. Now when you guys go ahead and right click on these workers, you're gonna have a menu pop up. You're gonna have the worker traits, you're gonna have the worker information showing the level, you know, the traits, all that good stuff. You have the worker stats, worker targets, and then the upgrading the worker. So you can upgrade the worker right here. You're gonna see there's only 5 levels, but every time you upgrade your block in your factory, aka just upgrading your factory, you're gonna get 5 additional levels to upgrade your worker. So then you could constantly be getting more damage out of your workers, and then you can actually catch up to the new blocks, because every time you guys upgrade your factory to a new block, the blocks get stronger. For the worker traits, you can click on this, and this works similarly to like the other modes where you have like a bunch of different traits, and then you can basically roll them. Now obviously you can get trait tickets for free by playing the server, because it is a big part of the server, but then you can also buy them with credits, of course. And so what you guys can do is you can basically just hit roll a trait, and it's going to go ahead and roll it. So I just got spell 1, which is going to give me a 5% enchant boost. Not very good. Let's go ahead and roll it again, and I got banker 3. Okay, that's way better, and we got a money boost. That's pretty good to see. But as you can see, the pity luck counter at the top is going to be going up, and once it hits 250 pity, you will get a confirmed purple perk, which is one of the best perks on the server. You could get like, you know, godly 1, you could get void 1, or you can get like master 5 or something. It just depends on your luck. And these traits will help you guys out a ton in making more money, you know, doing more damage, things like that. So make sure you guys are upgrading the traits. We then have the worker stats, and these are another thing similar to the traits. You guys can go ahead and get some of these stat dices for credits, or you can get them by just playing the server. And you can basically roll different stats. So you have the damage stat right here, we have the speed stat right here, and then we have the range stat right here. So let's go ahead and roll 1 for each of these, and we got grade C, a -1 damage. We got grade S for speed, which is 15 speed upgrade, and then C+ for range, which is going to basically give us a -0.7 upgrade. And if you guys want to see what your guys' range is, you can click on it right here. You can see it's going to spawn particles, and it kind of shows you guys what the range is on the workers. So you can see, if I click this one as well, you can see the range. But I kind of want to get better grades. Let's go ahead and roll it again, and we got B+. There we go. We're now doing more damage. Let's go ahead and roll this one again. A+. Now this one is going to be doing a lot of work here, which is of course really good to see. And then of course I'm going to right click this and then click upgrade using money. And now he's going to do even more damage. He's going to have more speed, I'm pretty sure, or is it just only upgrading the damage? Okay, it only upgrades the damage with the levels. Okay, cool. Now over here we have the ruined key. You can see we have a ton of different keys here, and these are 4 different factories. So we have the ruined factory with the ruined key right here. You guys can get a ton of different rewards. But then if I type in /F, now we're to basically continue upgrading through these different factories here. You're gonna get access to even more of these keys, which have even better rewards. And then I did get access to the industrial factory factory. I wasn't able to level up to the industrial factory just yet, but if I type in /warp industrial, this will not be a thing on release. You'll have to actually upgrade, but basically this is like what the industrial factory will look like. You can see there's like more portals, and I think there's going to be even more blocks spawning in. So you're going to be making a lot more money in this world because of the many different portals just kind of spawning in here. So yeah, that is really good to see, unless that is just like the portal that it'll go through when it is like, you know, finished. I think that the portals that like start and finish are like right next to each other, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm not upgraded to the industrial factory yet, so you have to figure that out for yourselves. Then of course, as you can see, the industrial key is right here, and I can get even better rewards out of it, so that's pretty cool. And then we also have the worker enchanter right here. So if I were to right click on the worker enchanter, okay, why are my workers just not spawning in? Okay, bro, I mean, they're still here because they're like being damaged, but like it's not like showing up. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. You guys don't see anything. Anyways, we have the worker enchanter right here, and these are universal for your workers. So these enchants will upgrade all of your guys' workers, not just one of them. So, you know, take these take advantage of these. You have the energy enchants and then also the elixir enchants. You're gonna want to take advantage of both of these because these are gonna really upgrade your workers and make them even stronger. So make sure you guys take a full advantage of these. But you will notice you guys need like energy, and the way you guys are gonna get energy as well as like resources and a lot of other stuff is typing /jobs. And on the server, you won't just have to AFK and sit here and wait for your workers to make you money. You'll be doing jobs. So I can be like a janitor, or I could be like a pest control or a farmer, things like that. So if I click on farmer right here, it's gonna take me to like the little open world experience we have here. But then you're gonna see you can see like this little hologram appear, and you need to run towards it. So you can see I need to run all the way down the streets here, and it's gonna take me to the farm because I am a farmer. And there aren't any enchants on the like items you're gonna receive here, so you don't have to like upgrade a billion different things. At least I'm pretty sure, unless they do change it by release. I'm not entirely sure. You can see on the right I have different tasks. I have the carrot farm and the wheat farm. So I have to farm 1,000 carrots and also 1,000 wheat. So it's telling me to go to the carrot farm, so let's head on over to the carrot farm first, which is gonna be right over here. And now you guys have to, you know, spend your time just kind of farming away. And what's really good is your workers are still working while you are working in real life. So, or not in real life, sorry, in the farms or your jobs. What am I saying, bro? Like as you're doing your jobs here, your workers are still making you money, so you don't have to worry about sacrificing money or anything while you're working. Everything is running while you are just working away, doing other things on the server. You could be literally anywhere on the server and your workers are still going on. The only thing is, if you log off the server, it won't collect anymore. It did suggest an item where like you could like, it's kind of like a chunk loader on Skyblock where you can use it and it'll like keep your factory running for a couple hours. I think that'll be pretty cool. Just depends on if they want to add that. But yeah, if you guys want to make the most money out of the server, you have to leave your PC on and like leave like your account online, which is not that big of a deal. I think I will definitely be doing that on release, just leaving my PC on, just getting as much stuff as possible. But yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and complete this task right now, just by doing the simple carrot farming. And there we go. I went ahead and farmed up 1,000. So you can see I've completed the farming area in only like 2 minutes, which is good. So now we need to go to the wheat farm here to go ahead and farm up 1,000 wheat. So let's go ahead and complete that really quick. And there we go. That is that task now completed. So you can see I went ahead and completed the jobs completion 1 milestone, and my rewards is 10,000 energy, 1,000 elixir, and 1.6 wheat. So now if I head back over to my factory here, I now have 10,000 energy to go ahead and put into some different enchants. So I can go over to the critical, I hit this, and now I've enchanted that. So yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of jobs to get like enchants upgraded. It's not gonna be like super duper fast paced. You're gonna have to like kind of grind. I think like these jobs, well, I don't know if these jobs get easier as time goes on. I could be wrong. They could get easier. So then you're basically making like upgrading enchants really quick. But I do think like the progression should be like generally the same. So then everybody has the same speed of upgrading enchants. So again, I could be completely wrong. Maybe they're just adding it like that, and then it's like slow at first, and then it gets harder or like it gets easier later on. So yeah. So anyways, we also do have the junkyard factory right here. I forgot to showcase this one off as well, but this is the junkyard one. Of course, you have the junkyard key as well. Again, you get a bunch of cool rewards out of these. So you're gonna basically just get a ton of crate keys, which is really nice. Kind of wanted to change it up for this game mode. You know, all the other game modes, they have generally the same keys, you know, like the rusty key, the enchanted key, that kind of stuff. We wanted to make completely unique keys to this server only. So you basically get a ton of really cool keys only on this realm. So that's really nice. Getting back over to spawn, we also we have a couple more things we can go over here. Ignore that voice crack. You guys did not hear that. You know, we have the milestones right here. You can see I get I get 3 normal stat dice. If I just go ahead and click this, boom. So yeah, we have the smashes milestone and then the job completions milestone. So there we go. I got 6 stat dices right there. Smashes is, I believe, from your workers just smashing the blocks. And then you also have the job completions, obviously from completing jobs. You have the enchanted pass right here. Pretty self-explanatory to every other realm. You have the free tier. You have the gold tier, and then you have the diamond tier. So very, very self-explanatory. Every single week you will get another page or another like 2 pages of rewards to claim. So make sure you guys buy this, because every week you guys will get access to even more free stuff, which is great. And then we also have job simulations, of course, right here. You have your factory, and then we also have headquarters. Now, this is another thing that we need to go over right now. There's a lot to go over, but basically headquarters is kind of like gangs, aka islands, aka just a bunch of other crap. But yeah, basically headquarters is like your team. So you have like HQ top here, and this is where you guys are going to be grinding. You have your corporation, aka your headquarters. You guys get job points. You have your stocks, block smashed, that kind of thing. So you can see I have some stocks as well as some blocks smashed, so I'm getting some trophies here. So yeah, you're gonna be basically getting your island or your HQ, I guess, higher and higher on the leaderboard just by grinding the server. It's really self-explanatory, but you can also type in /HQ. You have your headquarter workers, you have your teleportation device. So this is like your base where you guys can build and like put chests and stuff, is like all that good stuff. And then we also have the teleportation device for your headquarter factory. This is a separate factory with your headquarters. So you can have like your workers, and you have like your other teammates' workers, and these guys will be getting you guys some stocks. So this is something that's going to be very useful for you guys to have. So make sure you guys build a big team, so you can be building a ton of workers and just, you know, grind this out. And of course, you have your HQ home right here. You can right click this. You can basically open the menu again. You can place your workers in your HQ. These are separate workers from the other from your other factories, so just keep that in mind. But I do believe these workers also get affected by your enchants. So if you guys have enchants, they will be applied to this one as well. I believe. I could be wrong though. You have the headquarter enchants. Okay, no, never mind. I lied. These are the enchants. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. These are the HQ worker enchants right here. So you can upgrade them right here. And I also believe your your team can upgrade these for you. So if you like upgrade it for like 5 critical levels, teammates will see those 5 critical levels. So that's pretty cool. You also have your team bank with all your resources, block upgrades. You can upgrade your blocks with stocks, and then you also have your team upgrades using stocks. So you're gonna have to use your stocks that you guys gain from these blocks to upgrade your team, which is really cool. So yeah, the headquarters is a big feature. There's a lot of content to kind of go over. There's gonna be a lot of stuff you're gonna be doing on the server. So you're gonna be constantly working, constantly doing stuff, which is really good. I feel like servers where you just kind of AFK and don't do anything kind of get boring after some time. So I'm glad that we do get that, you know, satisfaction of doing a lot of stuff. So that's pretty cool. And of course, we have the mines. The children yearn for them. This is pretty simple. It's kind of similar to, I believe, prisons, as like other stuff as well. You guys select an ore. You guys can teleport to your cave, and you use your pickaxe to, you know, enchant it, and then also mine the blocks. You do need specific factories in order to unlock these different ores. So for this one, I need the junkyard one. For copper, I need the industrial one, etc., etc. The pickaxe is not completely done yet, so I'm not even gonna bother opening the menu. But yeah, you're gonna use the pickaxe to basically go to the mines, which is really cool. And then you also have the resource backpack. I believe I already showed this off. But you have all your resources in here. But yeah, there is just so much stuff to go over. I can't possibly go over every single thing on the list in this video, but factories, it's a ton of fun. Make sure you guys are there today at 3 p.m. EST. You guys are not going to want to miss out on it. It is a ton of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Love you all, and peace out.